Yo, it's cool times. Gang to my cats, sup to all my ducks. The current floor price for a wolf from Wolfgang is 4.5 ETH, and there's only 33 listed. How did I know in my Discord to let all my Sniper Gang members know that I bought one on Thursday for 0.519, way before Gary Vee pumped it, way before Banks pumped it, way before every influencer jumped in? How did I know to say that that was the call of the day, Wolfgang, really early? I'm going to teach you guys today how you can find blue chip NFT projects early using my strategy, but you have to do a couple of things for me. You have to subscribe to this channel. Look, I don't have a private Discord. I'm not selling a token. I'm not one of these people doing a pass or anything like that. What I'm doing is just trading information with my friends. So I'm gonna need you guys to subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna need you guys to put post notifications on, because honestly, that's how you guys are gonna be able to succeed in this space, is finding things out early. So put those post notifications on, subscribe, and then for me, like and comment on this video, because that's super important for me. It makes it a lot easier for me not to do these private Discords or to try to like make people pay for my alpha. Let's keep it open, let's keep it fun, and let's just trade alpha together. But I want to teach you guys today how you can find projects like Wolfgang really early, because look, you missed it. You're not going to get in on Wolfgang. It's already blew up. So let's just focus on the next thing. The influencers right now who are making the YouTube videos about Wolfgang, it's useless. Most people don't have 4 ETH just to throw around. So I want to help you guys today find the next one. But like I said, we have to do it together. You have to subscribe to the channel. You have to put the post notifications on. And you probably want to join my Discord, because my calls lately have been insane. If you just followed me and got a sheep, I think at this point was maybe 0.1 ETH, below 0.1 ETH, or if you just got a wolf at 0.519, you would have like 10x'd already. So definitely join the Discord, subscribe to the channel, put post notifications on, because I promise you, no other influencer on YouTube is giving you guys this type of alpha for free, okay? I'm not selling you anything, but I'm gonna give you my criteria, my strategy on how I find these projects early right now in this video. So lock in, boys, let's do it. Sniper Gang, pew, pew. So obviously we said Wolfgang blew up immediately. Here's how I found out it was going to blow up on Thursday, and here's how I got in early. You have to follow the pew checklist, boys. The first thing you want to do to find the next blue chip NFT, the next Wolfgang. This is how I found it. The first thing you should do is check the development team in the white paper. So the development team for Wolfgang is not doxed, but November 18th, the same day I bought. This was the white paper that was released. It was a very long thread, and immediately I was sucked in by some of these phrases that I read. NFTs meet DeFi, fully on-chain risk protocol, wool as a token. There's certainly a lot of game theory. It reminded me a lot of Anonymized, but with more game theory. So the first thing you're going to want to do for any project you're looking to invest in, hoping it can be a blue chip NFT, is to check the development team. And then check the white paper. What are their plans to do? Are they trying to do anything unique? Is it something that a whole NFT community could FOMO into? Yeah, probably with something like Wolfgang. So that's the first thing. You're gonna wanna like read this and come up with your own conclusions. I read this, I saw a lot of cool things in it involved. I saw the game theory, I saw the burning mechanisms. I saw that wool was going to be valued because of the minting process. So that's the very first thing. You're going to want to check the development team and check what their plans are, the roadmap, the white paper. And then you're going to want to check the community and Discord. You're going to want to do these all in a row. And if at any point one of these things don't check out, you don't buy. You stop right there. But look, let's say I'm looking at Wolfgang like I did on Thursday, way before everyone else was on it. I checked the white paper, checks out. Now I want to check the community in Discord. I'm going to just pick a random project here, because we're not specifically talking about Wolfgang. It's gone. You're not investing in it. Let's find the next thing together. So I just pulled up like the Subducks Discord here. You're going to want to drop into this for at least 5 to 10 minutes, because if a project's really moving fast, you don't have a lot of time to spend a whole day in a Discord, but you're going to want to drop it in Discord and get a feel for who are the people talking, what are they talking about, and even the developers, stuff like that. You're going to want to suss out the Discord and see what the conversation is like. And once that passes the test of, oh, it's not completely botted, or they're not just talking about floor. If they're talking about big picture things, that's certainly going to check your list, and especially if it's active too. The third thing you're going to want to do is check floor activity. So I picked chain runners here for example. Let's just look at the activity. Lots of activity a minute ago, 2 minutes ago. So we see that this is moving. It's a great flipping opportunity. But the thing that most people neglect to look at on the activity are over floor buys. You're looking for whale buys, rare buys, because those aren't the flippers. When you see a bunch of floor NFTs sell, those are usually just flippers looking to resell. Those are the people we want to stay away from probably. You're going to want to find like right here, the 0.68 sale is nice. The 0.8 sale. The people who are getting the above floor rares are people who are usually getting NFTs for profile pictures, or they have long-term visions for the project and want a rare. So the more big sales I see, the more my eyes light up. When I saw Wolf Game, I saw like the wolves going for like 1 ETH on Thursday with the crowns on their heads, and the red wolves and the rare wolves going for high prices way above floor. That's when my eyes light up. Like my eyes are lighting up right now when I see this 4.24. Go to Josh Buckley. And we'll actually talk about him later. But 1.24. These are the bullish, like, and these are happening quite frequently. I saw this the other day when Smiles spiked as well. When Smiles went from 0.25 to 1 ETH in like 1 day, I bought in at 0.25. And that's because I saw a bunch of above floor buys. So just look at the activity, guys. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not invested in chain runners, but and you've probably already missed it at this point, but I'm just telling you for the next thing, if you start to see these above floor buys, that's super, super bullish. So far on our pew pew checklist, everything's checked out. Community has been tight. The white paper made sense. The floor activity had above floor sales. Now let's check the unique holder list. This is something a lot of people don't talk about. Your favorite YouTubers picking his nose. He doesn't even know about this. You go onto the Etherscan, you go onto the contract of a project. So we were just talking about chain runners. Let's look at it again. We want to go to the contract and we click on holders here. So Etherscan contract, click on the holders, and we can actually see the holder distribution here. We want something really, we don't want a large gap. We don't want a large disparity between the holders. Like if this guy had 1,000 of these chain runners instead of 225, I'd be kind of bearish about that, because at any moment he could list all 1,000 at the floor and crash the floor price. So we want an even distribution. You see the percentages here? We want an even distribution. I'll show you an example of like a really evenly distributed project, which is Deadfellas. Let me move this over here. But as you can see, like these are all really low numbers, 75, 68, like that's beautiful. And the one whale is Coco, who, if you don't know Coco, he's a Genesis Cyberkong. So it's important to know some of the big collectors. Like the biggest collector for Bored Ape Yacht Club is Dingling, who's a huge collector. So Coco, Dingling, those are people who have these projects in their vault and they're not selling anytime soon. But let's look again at chain runners. So this looks pretty solid here. I'd probably have to do more research on Noodle Hands family office. If he's actually a Noodle Hands, it's not great that he's the biggest whale in this project. Let's look at Feudals, another big project today. Josh Buckley, he's got way more. He's at 6% compared to 2%. That is not bullish in my opinion. Now, I can go ahead and research this now. Who is the biggest whale in the project I'm looking to buy? It's Josh Buckley. Well, we have this thing called OpenSea. It lets me look up people's wallets. Josh Buckley, boom, I found him. Chain runners. He's got tons of chain runners. He's got obviously the feudals. But look, he doesn't have any of them listed for sale. So this is so bullish. These are literally just sitting in his wallet. He's got super rare chain runners. He has some feudals somewhere. I don't want to scroll all the way down and waste everyone's time. But as you can see, he doesn't have these listed. It's really important to see how whales are listing. If you go onto like one of the biggest whales, OpenSea, and you see everything's like listed at floor, that's usually not a great sign. That means they're just trying to liquidate and get more ETH to go to another project. But if it's listed above floor, or if it's not even listed like this, that's super, super bullish. And it all goes back to Wolf Game, boys, because as we said, only 33 wolves can be bought on OpenSea right now because they're all staked and people don't want to sell them. So you're going to want to find projects that people are looking to just hoard and not flip. You don't want to get into a flipping economy. You want to get into a holding economy. So let's go back to our checklist, boys. How are we doing? Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Have you put post notifications on? Because I promise you, my calls have been crazy lately. I called Smiles early. I called Altered State Machine early, Wolf Game. put the post notifications on. You don't want to miss this if you're a serious NFT flipper, and subscribe because the videos are going to keep getting more and more insane, and you don't want to miss any alpha. I'm giving this away for free, but you have to subscribe. So make sure you've done that. The sixth thing on our checklist. Look, we've gone through this whole thing. Everything's checked out. It looks pretty good. Hopefully I've been able to check all these things within like 10 to 15 minutes, honestly, especially if it's moving quick like it did on Thursday for Wolf Game. Check the social media sentiment. This is the very last thing. So I had done my research on Wolf Game. I looked at the holders. I looked at the floor activity, which was nuts. I looked at the unique holder list. Now I'm going to go check Twitter, guys. And on Thursday, and we could probably actually try to like time these up to see where I was in the Discord, but I'm going to Beanie Maxi, who's one of the biggest influencers in this space, OG Punk, also behind Punk's comic. But he tweets out on Thursday, we like the Wolves already, some big Wolf sales. He's commenting, yeah, above floor Wolf sale. Okay, he's already in on that too. He said it's a play to earn game like DeFi Kingdoms, not a PFP project. Make sure to read. Right when I see some influencers start to talk about this project, I ape in. Now this is not this has to be in a specific order. I can't go number one, check social media sentiment, buy, boom. Because if I buy early without any conviction, that means I'm going to be able to paper hands that much easier. The less conviction you buy something, the easier you'll paper hands. The more conviction you have, the more you actually go down this list and check everything off, the more you'll be able to say like, oh, the price is dropping. That's fine because I have conviction because I've done all my research. So once I finally do see the social media sentiment, right when I see some influencers get in, and I'm talking about early because like yesterday or on Saturday, Gary V tweeted a bunch of times, Wolf Game, FaZe Banks, Wolf Game. It's too late, boys. You missed it. You got to get in earlier. So the right when you see that first like influencer tweet or like any type of like social media sentiment of people like being interested into it, that's just an easy cop because it's only going to go up from there. So we've got all 6 checked off here. And the most important thing to me, maybe not with Wolf Game, but with the next project, always buy a floor, never buy a rare. Let the whales, let those other people buy the rares. Let them have the conviction. But for me, for us, for Sniper Gang, buy a floor. It's way more liquid. You know, I've had a super rare Subduck for the last couple of months, but I can't flip that because it takes such a specific type of customer, specific type of buyer to want a mid-rare or even a rare NFT. Keep yourself liquid at the floor in case you do need to exit at some point. It's much easier. That's all you need is a floor. Don't even worry about sniping rares anymore. My attitudes change month to month, okay? Like, I think any influencers who are still using their same strategy from like July or August are not doing well. Me, my strategies change month to month. I used to try to snipe rares. Now I just buy floors. Because of this current market, I just want a quick exit strategy if needed. Again, have conviction so you don't have to sell, but always buy that floor. So basically, guys, that's how you're going to find your next big project, just like I did. And let me just take you back to the Discord because this is probably something you're going to want to join. Like, I make calls and usually they're very, very on point. And you can see like the FUD here. Like I told, yeah, the floor started jumping up to 0.6. I said sheeps might get up to 0.2 range. I mean, the floor price on a sheep right now is 2.5 ETH. I'm telling people like about this at 0.2. Like I'm just giving away crazy alpha. Look, he got a wolf. He came up. This guy, he's so lost. Don't be lost. Do the research. Wolf Game giving me anonymous vibes, like words or whatever. You should subscribe to this channel right now and should put post notifications on. So when the next thing comes up, you can go to your pew checklist and you could 10x, 50x, 100x. Okay. So do all of that. But most importantly, remember to say gang.